Yann Lecun and others just posted a paper on AGI, or Superhuman Adaptable Intelligence, how they say it. They argue the term AGI is not well defined and we should use this term SAI, it's Superhuman Adaptable Intelligence. And so there are a few main points they are making. First of all, human intelligence is not general in any meaningful way. It just feels general because we don't know what we don't know. We are bad at understanding things we are not aware of. Now, some would argue that actually human intelligence is very general. For example, good chess players are able to use their evolved intelligence that was not necessarily evolved for chess to get very good at chess. But these authors give counterexample to that specific argument. They still say that even Magnus Carlsen, the best human player right now, is still very bad compared to computers. Now, this is the core argument, this is the core disagreement here. Some people would say, no, Magnus Carlsen is very good, given that his brain is not evolved for chess. But in this paper, they argue that this is actually a lot worse than computers and AI. Check out my school community to become AI researcher, link below the video. So if we say AGI is an AI that can do anything a human can do, then we would not be making a general intelligence, but a human specialized intelligence. That's their argument. They also say if you try to make an algorithm good at everything, then some other specialized algorithm will outperform this general algorithm in that specific task. And then definitions that say AGI should just do economically valuable human work. Then it's contradicting word general, because that's not general, is what this paper says. But authors do say that generality is not requirement for intelligence to be extremely useful. Like LLM coding agents especially are extremely useful. And then if AGI means doing everything, it's impossible to test it on benchmarks. So instead of AGI, we should do Superhuman Adaptable Intelligence, SAI. So this is intelligence that can adapt to exceed human performance at any important task human can do. And the core benchmark is how fast it can learn a new skill. That's the core benchmark. So even in evolution, being okay at everything means you lose to something that is perfect for a specific environment. Then, for example, AlphaFold is very useful because it's very specialized. So if it's folding proteins, it shouldn't be also folding laundry. Instead of making one mediocre generalist, we should build teams of superhuman specialists. There are three main insights when building this specialized superhuman intelligence. So it should be done with self-supervised learning, where AI can learn from data without the need for humans to label the data. World models. Instead of just predicting the next word or next token, AI should have internal representation of how the physical world works. This allows the AI to simulate, plan, and learn new things with zero practice, zero-shot adaptation. Now, I'm not 100% sure about this. I'm gonna look into JEPA more. Maybe LLMs also have world models, maybe, but text is lossy data. But maybe if we do some environments like coding and math, those are not lossy. You need to have exact correct response. So maybe that could somehow, that also has a world model inside. And I also think that physical world is just a specialized area of all possible intelligence, understanding the physics and physical world. Another issue is that some models like LLMs have their error compound as they generate. When LLM makes a mistake early in the generation, then it will just build on top of that mistake, so the errors will compound. So even small mistakes will stack up to big mistakes. So we need to be careful about those type of models. So generality is not a requirement for an intelligence to be extremely useful. That's it for this video, and see you in the next one.